Good morning to you.
In today's interconnected world, we often hear the phrase protect your data, secure your privacy, but is privacy even real anymore? Or has it become an illusion, just another construct in our postmodern reality? Cybersecurity is meant to protect our digital selves, our identities, our transactions, and our personal data. Privacy, in theory, is our right to keep information about ourselves hidden from others. But what if privacy is just a concept we've convinced ourselves still exists? What if cybersecurity doesn't protect us from surveillance but merely gives the illusion of control? In this exact video, we explore cybersecurity through the lens of postmodernism. We'll look at how Michael Foucault's ideas on surveillance, Jean Baudrillard's theory of hyperreality, and other postmodern thinkers challenge our very understanding of privacy.
Once upon a time, privacy meant keeping personal things personal, but in digital age, privacy is more of a performance than a reality. We act like we have control over our data, but in truth, everything we do is being watched. French philosopher Michel Foucault described a concept called the panopticon. Imagine a prison where inmates don't know when they are being watched, so they behave as if they always are. Today, the digital world functions the same way. Governments, corporations, and tech giants collect data constantly. Our browsing history, messages, even our face prints are stored and analyzed, creating a society where we don't know when we are being observed, but we assume we are. Edward Snowden exposed how intelligence agencies like the NSA track online activities under the guise of a national security. China's social credit system punishes and rewards citizens based on their digital behavior, and big tech, Google, Facebook, Apple, claim to protect our privacy while harvesting our data for profit. This isn't just about privacy being taken away, it's about privacy never really existing in the first place. What if cybersecurity is just a simulation, making us believe we are protected? Let's explore this idea through Baudrillard's theory of hyperreality. Jean Baudrillard, a postmodern philosopher, argued that we live in hyperreality, a world where real and fake blend together, so much that we can't tell them apart. How does this relate to cybersecurity? So think about your online self, your social media accounts, your digital footprint, your AI-generated face filters. Are they really you? Or are they a version of you designed for algorithms, companies, and other people to consume? Now, consider cybersecurity. Are we protecting real individuals, or are we just securing a digital simulation of ourselves? Data breaches expose millions of accounts, but does that mean we have been stolen or just our online representations? Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok don't just track us, they shape how we see ourselves. AI-generated deepfakes blur the line between the real and the artificial. Our identities online are not real people, but digital echoes, just another simulation of reality. So, if privacy is an illusion and cybersecurity is just an attempt to protect something that may not be real, what comes next? Is it time to abandon the fight for privacy altogether?
Sociologist Simon Bauman introduced the idea of liquid surveillance. Unlike the old-school top-down surveillance of George Orwell in 1984, today's tracking is fluid, decentralized, and woven into our daily lives. We trade privacy for convenience. We willingly let apps track us because they offer us something in return. personalized ads, smarter AI, faster experience, and etc. The line between surveillance and service has become blurred. Once again, we live in hyperreality, where privacy seems to exist, but doesn't. Is cybersecurity a false hope? Cybersecurity measures us the illusion of control, but in the world where data is currency, can we ever truly be secure? If we exist as both physical beings and digital entities, which one are we actually protecting? Final thought, the paradox of privacy in postmodern world. Maybe the real question is not how to regain privacy, but whether privacy was ever real in the first place. If the digital world is just an extension of hyperreality, then cybersecurity isn't about protecting individuals, it's about maintaining the illusion that there is something left to protect. So is privacy dead, or was it never alive to begin with?